Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the live stream. TreeRoot Live. As always, I'm your host, Tree City West. Nice Tuesday night, chill night. Kind of quiet on the news front, but we're going to check things out. Kind of getting back to our roots tonight. So tonight we're going to be taking a look at the Root website, the Twitter. Got some things to update there. Maybe we'll make some new graphics or something. So hope you guys are along for the ride. As always, let's make sure we're live on YouTube and X before we get started. And we'll send out the link and get this stream on the road. Cool. Yeah, looks like we're live. How does it sound? Hope you guys are along for the ride. Awesome. Sounds good. What's up, Chuck? I see we got Chuck in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that's annoying. I gotta update the chat every single time. Recently, I switched to Restream, and it's a little different than what I was doing before. And the reason my chat's always broken is because I have to update the doc each time I use it. So let's go ahead and get the chat doc updated. Awesome. Looks good over on X or on YouTube. Let's make sure we're live on X and grab the link while we're over here. Cool. Yeah, we are live. Stream is live. Currently on Pump Fun, YouTube, and X. Actually, pull up this stream. Test 1, 2. And X. Hey, yeah, that's funny. I didn't realize you could hear the clacking the keyboard. Pull up this stream. That's cool. And then we need the pump fun. Okay. Maybe. There we go. Awesome. All right. Get the link out, send this over to the Telegram. Stream is live. Cool. All right. So let's get started. How's everybody doing? So we got Chuck in the chat. So we got 11 people over on Pump Fun. It's crazy with the news that came out. Got a lot of things happen on the Pump Fun lives now. That's pretty cool to see. Just to get started, let's go take a look at some charts. Why not? It's been a while since we looked at the root chart, and it's really struggling right now. So I think we're starting to find that bottom. You see these downtrends are starting to get a little. And it's the same thing we talk about. You know, when you start hitting those downtrends, this is like super violent, a little less violent, a little less, and now we're starting to hit that nice little. So hopefully we're starting to see we're close to a bottom. Now I'm not by any means saying this is the bottom, but might be time to turn that DCA back on. You know, holder counts looking good. We do have a couple really big holders, but you know, a lot of those are LP pools and stuff we have going on there. So exciting stuff for Root. I do want to spend some time updating the website. Still talks about the NFT mint being live and has information about the minting process. I do want to keep the links to the NFTs, but I don't think we need the whitelist information. And you know, it says the mint is live, and it's no longer live. So we want to get that information updated. So we'll take a look at that today. Hopefully that'll fix the Vercel issue as well. Let's go over to the Twitter, retweet the stream. Say we are live on Root Pump Fun account. Cool. The Root's doing its thing, hanging out right around a 23K market cap. Obviously, it's hopeful to see some recovery soon, but honestly, everything's kind of taken a downturn over the last couple of weeks, so nothing too surprising there. Whoa. Also, so we got Zend here hanging out, holding that 30K floor. That's awesome to see. Had a nice bounce right at 28. So, yeah, it's using that support, bouncing off the trend line. That's beautiful to see. It's trying to get back up to that 200. So now that you see that that 200 EMA, what are we on the 15-minute? Let's zoom out to the 4-hour. We have a 200 on the 4-hour yet? Nah. 1 hour maybe? Yeah. Here we go. So you look at the 200, and it's fighting back and forth between. You could almost say the 200 is the top of this trend line. So you can see it's forming this like massive wedge here. That's kind of cool to see. And it's really just fighting the top of that trend. So it's got to tapping it. It's got to get back up here and get above it. So that's kind of what we've been saying since back here. You know, you want to see it break through that. So now that the 200's coming down, it's going to be easier to get above, just because it's consolidating. And then hopefully it turns into support, and we kind of see a nice little turnaround for Zend it. KJP with a nice little bounce. That's interesting. Nice little bounce out of KJP. I see how the bot's arbitraging over here. So whatever it's paired with is either going up or down compared to KJP. So that's causing some volume. We got $32 in volume on 18 transactions. So that's kind of funny to see. Only 2 buyers. So it must mean the price of Solana is going up. See Trench Kitty here up 14%. Looks like this bottomed at exactly 50K. So honestly, it might be time to get back into this one just to support the homies. You know, we thought this was going to happen back here, but it's more so you just put that right there. So if it does one of these and starts to consolidate before going up, you know, that's where we'll be. That's funny. Just move that over there. Yeah, I might just do one of these as well. Awesome. Got the fire chicken hanging out. Nice little 5% gain. And man, that's starting to talk about a rounded bottom here on the 4-hour. 4-hour too. That's a higher time frame for a meme coin. Zoom out to the 1 hour, and you can see it's trying to get back up above that 200. Where is the 200? I don't see it. So throw the moving average exponential, change the input to 200, and then it'll read the last 200 candles. And then we just make it thick. Turn this white so it's a little easier to see. And yeah, I mean, look at that. That found a bottom there, it looks like. Big dump right there, all the way down to about 140K, and then yeah, nice little recovery there. So that's good to see. Good to see there. You want to see that bounce back after those 2 sells. Looks like it's holding the golden pocket for the fire chicken. The fucking fire chicken. That's awesome. Also got some degen coin. Actually right on the cusp of our buy zone. So anytime it's under 500K, I'm saying we should buy. And it's really just, that's interesting too. It actually, we had this first little trend line. It got above it and came right back below it. But you can see it actually came up to the second one perfectly, rejected off it, and now we're back right around 500K. So cool to see for degen.fyi. Nice little consolidation there. Yeah, we got the other Zen coins just bouncing around. Zencat up 4%. One sell, one $5 sell on Potato Vampire, and then about 20 transactions over on SolZen. What's up, Rolando? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah. Just going over these meme coins. Let's go ahead and check out the old Bitcoin here. Starting to hear some scary things. There's that press conference today with Trump, and everyone was wondering what was going to be said. They're saying, "Oh, he's going to have a stroke. He's dead. He's not going to be president." That's crazy, you know. Just to think like JD Vance might be our president. Holy shit. But I was worried, so I thought that was a pretty bearish thing for crypto. So I set a bunch of stop losses right before the meeting started, and luckily it was pretty fearful. And I'm wondering if that's what these big candles are. You know, over the last couple days, there's been this weird fear, but now we have these tweezer, these long wicks on the bottom of these daily candles, and that's usually a bullish sign. We didn't even get all the way back to the 200. 200's at 104 right now. So yeah, it's looking good for Bitcoin. Now we are starting to see hitting a little resistance here. What is this hitting right about here? So hopefully it can get back above that. We'll watch that for the next couple days. Let's zoom into the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, it's looking strong. You see that money flow starting to come up on the 4 hour? That's this red. So it was all the way down here. Now it's like slowly ticking up like that. That's extremely bullish sign of the money flow. I mean, it's been coming up for days. Kind of bottomed here end of August. So when that money starts coming up, it's like a lagging indicator for the price. But you do see that RSI getting extremely cooked up to 53 here, it looks like. On the market cipher knockoff. How's Ethereum doing? 4,300. Doesn't have the green candle that Bitcoin does, but nice little chart here. 4,300. I mean, geez, did we call that? What the heck? If I just move this over a few candles? Boom. That'd be great if that's what's happening with ETH. See a lower high here. Got this first low at 4,200. Got a new lower high, or I'm sorry, higher low here, 4,250. Currently sitting at 4,320. I mean, that's a nice little trade. Hopefully it continues. It's hitting that same resistance that Bitcoin's hitting. So you see this right here. It's actually above it, which is a good sign. But we'll see what happens. Solana, I mean, damn, we drew this too. How awesome is that? Like, we drew this a couple days ago before this broke out. It's the 4 hour chart. And it did our thing. So it was above the 200, came below, then it started smacking below it. So it smack, big smackdown, and that was kind of the last one. Now it's above it. Now it's having trouble falling below it, and things are starting to go for Solana again. Back up to $208. That's beautiful. It's a very bullish chart right here. It's got to clear this. It's got to clear this. But yeah, that's looking good. Looking good. Getting a stiff neck. It's because I keep looking up at the TV. So, yeah, it's the crypto around the neighborhood. Not too much going on. AVAX doing its thing. Doge at 21 cents. So, got the TreeRoot.City website. This is what we want to update. So let's load this up in Cursor. Yeah, we look. Ugh. Out of here, TikTok. Although we probably could stream in TikTok now. right, let's see here. So this is what I've been working. Actually, let me demonstrate this for you. I'm curious how this is going to work on stream. This won't help Root. You won't help Root. But check this out. This is pretty sick. I'm curious if you guys will be able to see this, or hear this rather, while I'm streaming. Actually, no, I want to use the bark one. I've been working on this. I've been bored the last 2 days. Kind of taking a step back from crypto for a day. Maybe the rag bot. See if this works. What are we using? Yeah, it's using Suno. So this will take a second. What's the price of Bitcoin? That has to load the models, but is it gonna go?
I don't have current information on Bitcoin prices.
What do you have current information on? So slow. So fucking slow. So this is kind of what we're playing with. Let me know if you can hear that on stream.
Hello again. I can provide information on a wide range of general knowledge topics, like history, science, literature, and more.
What can you tell me about the Solana blockchain? Solana. Let me try the other one. So this one's pretty slow because I'm using the Bark bot, which is it's an AI processing voice engine. But I also have this one, which is like using Whisper, which it sounds so unnatural. It's like cockwy or whatever. That sounds very robotic. And it's also super literal. So like if the LLM responds with a smiley face, then it'll literally say smiley face. But yeah, I gotta let these all load up. So we're working on our AI thing. What can you tell me about the Solana blockchain? Yeah, it's not working. That's okay. So let's get back to our task at hand. We're working on the TreeRoot website. And my weapon of choice, as always, is Claude. Now, I've never loaded this website, so as I keep saying, I've set up this new computer. So this is my first time setting up the website to edit it. So I'm gonna have to run npm install to install the prerequisites and everything. It's gonna look at my package.json and install all these different packages like Vite and you know, all this JS, React, ESLint, all that fun stuff. So we'll wait for this to install, and then we're going to we're going to keep the NFT links, add the links to Tensor and Magic Eden, and to launch my NFT, and we're going to remove the other stuff. So just to make sure it's working, run npm run dev. So this should give us our website in its current state on our local machine. Perfect. Okay, so I want to put this side by side with cursor, not epidemic sound, with cursor. We're going to make this a little bigger. We're going to hide this. Perfect. we're going to use Claude Code to do this. I am looking to update my website. The NFT mint has completed, so we need to remove the content about the mint being live and the mint pre-sale details / white paper at the bottom. We do want to keep the Git book and then add a new NFT section that explains, that gives links to Magic Eden, Tensor, and launch my NFT. So let me grab those links. Excuse me. Let's see. Also change the mint page to say NFT, say root guardian, say root NFTs. Maybe add our 3 links to the what section of this? Trade root section as a new row. I can grab the new logos. Remove the root distribution and root guardian NFT collections. All right, we'll let it cook for a minute. Just looking at these clowns on Twitter. We want everyone to take Solana seriously, but we got people like Elon and Tully out here having too much fun, guys. We're not allowed to have fun in crypto anymore. Yeah, this. So Mert, he runs Helios, which is like the Solana, dev. What is it? Helios dev. It's the RPCs. So they have like the index. You can use their RPC service and get access to on-chain data and run transactions and stuff. So Mert runs Helios dev. He says, holy shit, do I have to start streaming now? And he's talking about pump fun. So we're going to talk about this as well. Try Claude Doctor. Uh-oh. Doctor. Okay. I think it's tripping. Anyways. Come on. Okay. Think it's running. All right, we'll let that go. Anyway, so Mert's out here saying, holy shit, do I have to start streaming on Pump Fun? Just like we're doing right now. Then the actual Solana account just tweets this meme. And then where are the others? So we got Totally out here. Let me do this from my, I don't follow them on here. So Elon, who's like the founder of Pump Fun, says hello there. Like he's fucking Obi-Wan or something. And then I think Totally responds to him and says, make him sell hair products because Mert is bald. He's bald in all his videos and stuff. And then Elon says, brilliant. And then Udi comes out of left field. Number 57 thinks he can stream. So he's just, man, these are like all my idols here, just having this weird interaction, making fun of what I'm doing right now. But yeah, shout out to Elon. So he tweeted a bunch of crazy stuff today.
Success cases, coins with value that can last, and giving retail genuine opportunities in making money. At the moment, we're really limited at these kinds of opportunities as solid teams don't want to launch coins. And although Pump Fund made launching coins safer and simpler than ever before when it launched over a year ago, launching a coin is still quite complicated and stressful, with no simple path for founders with no crypto experience to monetize. So it's become abundantly clear that we need to do more to not only incentivize these teams to come and build, but to continuously incentivize them to stay.
Here we are.
We introduced creator fees a few months ago. And at first, the community feedback was mixed, with some people loving it, others being concerned about devs that sold early being rewarded for other people's effort. So following the feedback, we introduced the ability to redirect creator fees to community takeovers. At the same time, many other teams in the Solana ecosystem and beyond have introduced creator fees in a variety of different ways, with some trying to incentivize creators with extremely high creator fees. And while that's good for creators, it hurts traders because they ultimately need to pay these fees. What it also means is that it places really low ceilings on these coins because it's difficult for whales to size into trades when they're instantly down as much as 10%. So we came up with a solution that elegantly solves these problems. Dynamic Fees V1 and PumpSwap bootstraps funding for creators by having fee tiers at different market caps. The higher the market cap, the lower the fees, which allows coins to do well while maximizing what creators can make so they can utilize that for good, whether for marketing their startup, paying for exchange listings, or all the costs associated with streaming. As you'll see in Pump Fund's thread, the difference is night and day. Creators, startups, CTOs will earn 10x what they did before, and that wow factor is going to help us onboard the world to the Solana ecosystem. So final thing about creator fees, this is a V1, so we expect it to not be perfect, but we have extremely strong conviction that this is directionally correct, and this is what the ecosystem needs for further growth. Project Ascend also includes a major rework of the CTO process, so if you believe that you deserve the creator fees instead of the original deployer of the coin, make sure to apply and we'll make sure that the case gets handled within a few hours at most. Other than that, look forward to further updates on Project Ascend. I really appreciate all the support from our community and I'm really, really excited for this new chapter in our journey.
Man, he sounds like a villain. He sounds like the bad guy in the movie. But man, that sounds really bullish though, especially for Pump Fun. Reminder, creator coins are great because they're the least dilutable meme coins. I don't know if creator coins and great belong in the same sentence. But yeah, I guess if you're a creator with a coin, that's different.
To grow 100x, we need far more.
So Project Ascend, that's the big thing. So let's go ask ChatGPT, see how our code's doing. So how's the new website? Awful. Okay. So, oh, that's these. I see. I see. We do have to grab those, and then he needs to fix that, and then fix that. Cool. So, what is Project Ascend? Project. Or both. Cool. How's the KJP scam going? It's good, man. So what is Project Ascend? Project Ascend. Punt Fund recently unveiled Project Ascend, a major upgrade to its meme coin launchpad strategy, aimed at boosting sustainability and creator alignment within the ecosystem. At its core is Dynamic Fees V1, a tiered creator fee structure where fees decrease as the token market cap increases. This incentivizes long-term project growth rather than quick speculative launches. So that's basically what Elon just said in his little tweet there, his pinned post. But yeah, it's dynamic fees. So if you have a very low market cap with a high volume, your fees will actually be higher than if you have a high market cap. And that way whales can get in. You know, if it's an established project with a $20 million market cap, the fees will be less than if it's a $20,000 market cap and there's a ton of volume. So those fees will be way higher. You might earn 3% instead of 0.1%. And that's it. It changes as the market cap increases. That's what's dynamic about the fees. So this new model applies to all pump swap tokens, both newly launched and existing coins. In fact, older projects can immediately benefit from favorable conditions if their market cap has already grown. That's interesting for Potato Vampire. Creators launching new coins may enjoy up to 10x more earnings under the dynamic fee system. Faster creator fee reallocation, CTO process. So platforms now process CTO applications quicker, dropping them from days to hours. This enables active community members to claim creator fees from abandoned projects. It's interesting. If you have any projects, might want to make sure they don't get sniped from these fake creators. Pump Fund has reclaimed dominance in Solana's meme coin launchpad market, boasting 80 to 84% of token launch activity and strong fee revenue daily. Support Pump tokens price is bolstered with consistent buyback. So, incentivizes now favor creators who build sustainable projects with greater reward potential, especially for active and new projects. CTO system ensures active communities can revive neglected tokens. Token support through buyback supports pump price momentum. But of course, they're meme coins. Volatility remains speculative. Or volatility risk persists as environment remains speculative. So the move is generally bullish, promoting growth and sustainability, but it's not the silver bullet against volatility or poor project fundamentals. So if you are, it's more so for the creators that are actually trying, the ones who stream every day, the ones who are trying to build the community. As long as you stay consistent, and if you know, even if you have a low market cap, you show up every day and you get these fees and this volume, then you'll essentially earn higher fees than, you know, a higher fee percentage. You'll be in a higher fee bracket than these, you know, CTO coins with like millions of dollars in market cap. So, and also the CTO process is kind of interesting too. People will be able to so does that mean Fire Chicken can go back and stream? That's what it sounds like. I'm wondering that about Potato Vampire too. Let me see. I don't know if I have that wallet. Potato Vampire was like within the first month or two that Pump Fund launched. Like that's how early it was. I don't think I have that wallet even loaded up. Unless it's this one. Nope. Well, it's out there somewhere. I'll have to find it. But yeah, I'm curious if I go to the coin page while logged in with that wallet, if it allows me. It's probably only things that went through PumpSwap, but I bet they migrated the pools to PumpSwap, so there might not be any volume now. But if there was volume now, I bet it does accumulate fees. That's interesting. All right, so how's our site looking? Yeah, so we'll get this website updated. Be more specific about old projects and previous restrictions. What about streaming, creator funds? I have a project that was never eligible for funds from years ago, launched on Pump. Will that convert? So Project Ascend applies to all PumpSwap tokens, including legacy or previously launched coins. So if it launched to Radium, then it's all bad for me. Your token was launched on Pump Fund, then routed through Radium. Don't panic. It doesn't mean it's automatically all bad. Yeah, of course. March 2025, Pump launch its own automated market maker. No one's tokens complete bonding. Yep. Legacy tokens on Radium are still included. Project Ascend's dynamic fees, V1, CTO options, and Glassful Foundation funding applied to all Pump tokens, regardless. What is Glassful Foundation funding? That's interesting. So it does say, I don't know how accurate this is though. ChatGPT 5 kind of sucks. We may be a candidate. Can we apply? Or that's not how it works. Let's see how we're looking. I like that. Let's remove the 3 dot. Cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We'll remove the 3 dots. Oh shit, what am I doing? Wrong chat, bruh. Cool. So can you apply no open application? Foundation seems to pick hand-picked projects based on community strength, market traction, symbolic ecosystem, transparency gap. Cool. Yeah, that's exciting. Exciting things for Pump Fun. That's for sure. Say that and I have no comments over it. Funny. Awesome. Cool. What I need to do also the staking. What is kind of cool about the creator awards are the staking's a great example because I can take those creator awards, do a buyback of root, and then put that in the staking pool and try to keep the rewards generated that way. What we got going on out here? Cool. Okay, so direct links. All right. Let's grab the logos. Yeah, I can't find it. I'm just gonna have it remove it. Awesome. Fun. And CoinGecko, guys. Hell yeah. All right. Well, get this website pushed out and call it an early night. I'll probably be asleep by 10 o'clock tonight. Got a long day tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be giving an AI presentation to our company as a webinar. So I'll be holding a webinar in Teams for about 80, 90 people. It's probably 70, 80 people. I'm sure I think there's only like half that signed up. It'll probably be like, and then half that will actually show. So it'll probably be like 20 people. Somewhere around there, but it'll be fun. Talking about our new AI tools and stuff we'll be implementing. Cool. All right, great. Move green circles. The rebuild. You lied. Done. Awesome. But did you really do it? Doesn't look like it. Make sure. Let's go restart the server. Okay. Heck. Let's see. KuCoin listing. Who the fuck cares? PLI Summit speech. I think I saw the Ethereum Foundation was selling a bunch of ETH again. So last time they did that, it was the top of the market. There we go. I like that. Much cleaner. We got our root token section, our little NFT section. Make sure these links work. Oh. And that's why you always check the link. Always test the link. Beautiful. Looking good. All right. So let me go ahead. Make sure that link is fixed. then we'll push it to GitHub. Beautiful. All right. All right, all right. Let's go here. Excuse me. Whew. Silence. Oh, it already be one. Need to set up the Git identity first and then commit. Pushing. Actually, I'll just set up the key real quick. Okay. Well, this is the annoying part. All right, we'll do it. Just set up a new SSH key. And pull this off the screen real quick. Root chart while that loads up. Okay. We got our key. Windows. Face sauce. Okay. Sorry, just updating this key. All right, we've successfully authenticated. Push it. Go. All right. Sorry, I just can't show my SSH key on screen, so that's going on the other screen. Shout out Jack Levin. We now have a multi-sig system. There's a new version of this post. Boom. And it works on our testnet. That's great. One step closer. All right, so we push that to GitHub. Now if we go to the TreeRoot website, GitHub, should see some new files there. Master had changes 54 seconds ago. So let's go check it out on Vercel. Make sure we're all updated on Vercel. Paused. Oh no. What are we using? Oh no. Why are we paused? What did I do? Oh, I bet it's the KJP website. Neon? Oh. What? Can definitely delete this. This is when I was testing out ZenBlocks databases. I'm confused why it's telling me to upgrade. What did we use? Everything says 0. Might explain why the website's been a little funky lately. Okay, well, I'm gonna go figure this out. I just don't want to put any crazy data on stream, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let me go take a look. How long have we been going? Yeah, we just passed an hour. A nice little update for the Tuesday evening. We should be back tomorrow. Gonna go figure out this issue with Vercel and check out some X1 and Zen stuff. But I appreciate everyone that came out this evening. If you need me, I'll be in the Root Telegram. You can also hit me up at Tree City West or TreeRoot.Dev on X. Yeah, hope you guys have a good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Peace. Stay Zen.